down from the 10.
Was he gonna make a borrow sword as well?
Wow.
That was amazing.
Yeah. And the handshake, and there he goes.
Oh my God.
Dinka Boy takes it on with Pank is the winner of...
What's going on, everybody? So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about YCS Milan 2018 and how a rogue deck #PrankKids won the event. So with all that being said, let's get into the event. Without further ado, let's begin.
Ice on my wrist, looking kinda cool. Bad bitch with me, she ain't tryna move. Niggas staring at me, what you tryna do? Got me looking at my watch, and it's time to do.
Start out by saying, first off, YCS Milan 2018 is insane. The biggest thing about the event, from what I've saw, from what a lot of people have been talking about, is this is one of the biggest events in Italy, which is huge. They had about 1,700 plus players, which is insane. And that just goes to show you that Yu-Gi-Oh is not on a decline like I initially thought. The game's growing, whether it's nostalgia players coming back, whether if it's younger players getting into the game, whether if it's just people just picking up the game for what it is. Yu-Gi-Oh is in fact a growing game. Now I kind of personally feel stupid because I thought Yu-Gi-Oh was a dying game, but honestly it's a growing game. I'm pretty happy. But yeah, man, biggest event in Italy. We're breaking numbers with Konami. Konami, stop BS and then start giving us cash tournaments, man. We deserve it for being long-time Yu-Gi-Oh players. One of the things before I get into actually the prank kids and the topic of the breakdown is Joshua Smith. I don't know if he invented the deck, or I don't know if he just played the deck, but he brought a FTK deck to the event, which is the Danger / Draw FTK. I have a clip right here for you guys that did not know what it does. Essentially, initially, / Draw is a card where you pick a card out of your hand, and I think you either mill the top card of the deck or draw the top card of the deck. No, you mill and then draw, or something of that nature. And then if you draw the / Draw, which is the card that you mill, you pop all cards on board and burn your opponent for 2,000 damage for each card you pop. So initially, the way the deck works, you mill through your deck and draw through your deck, similar to what Dark Worlds used to do back in the day with Dark World dealings and all that stuff. And then you use yugioh to organize the deck, your deck. So when you organize it properly, you can set up the / Draw play where you can / Draw, middle top card, draw the / Draw, blow up like 5 or 6 cards on the board, and hit your opponent for 10k damage per game. Which is pretty insane because this is one of those decks that you have to speed it up to go. I watched the replay online, and sped up, it took 3 minutes long. So it's another one of those play with yourself decks that they're just gonna, if they have the combo and you don't have an out, you're gonna lose. But sadly, he lost in the top 16. Now, what was the top 32 breakdown? Because the top 32 was pretty insane. Not 12 pure Sky Strikers. They had about 8 Thunder Dragons, 3 Altar Guys, 2 Dark Warrior, 2 Danger Turbo, a Gemini FTK, Trick Stars, True Draco, and then 3 others. One of the others, they didn't list them, but one of them was the Prank Kids that won the event. Now, Sky Striker making an event was obviously no surprise to you guys because Sky Strikers is the most consistent and arguably one of the best decks in the format. What shocked me was the Thunder Dragon that made it that well. They had 8 Thunder Dragons in top 32, letting me know how critical this deck has been becoming in the current format, simply due to the fact that we don't have decks like Go Keys running around anymore, due to Firewall Dragon being banned, due to people not being able to FTK their way through an event for all the skillful people who actually put money and invest into decks like Thunder Dragons, which are pretty pricey and they can just shut off and stun the opponent. The fact that Thunder Dragons only 8 made it was shocking. I thought less would have made it based on previous American events, but moving forward, I can definitely see a trend of Thunder Dragons doing better as time goes on. Same thing for Sky Striker. I mean, people may go back to different builds like the Trick Star build, simply to the fact that Prank Kids actually beat out the deck and just exceeded and accelerated through the event. The 3 Altar Guys, not another shocker. Altar Guys, one of those type of decks that, for better or for worse, it's the stun deck in the format. Thunder Dragons is the better version of the stun deck, but if you don't want to play a lot of money, you're on a budget, not a lot of money you got to invest. And like I said in my previous video for this from going to locals, once they set up their board, there's not a lot of stuff you can do. So, you know, Altar Guys did not shock you. Now, 2 Dark Warriors, I'm assuming these are the Rongo Bongo decks that everyone's been afraid of. Now I watched Mega Capital G's video. He talked about the Rango Bongo. I don't think he said any variants of that deck made. I think Dark Warrior is the Rango Bongo variant. You guys maybe can let me know. But only 2 making it let me know that the deck was pretty much overhyped. You do have to open up your hyper combo finish hands. Pretty much meaning you have to open up your combo hands to get these decks out. And with 3 Call by the Graves in the meta, pretty much everyone's siding decking for Ash Blossoms. People are pretty sure using their Ghost Ogres, a fake Baylor, so this can go on. People ain't playing with these Warrior decks. They're gonna come hard and heavy for the Rango Bongo Dark Warrior variants, and then Fire. And I think a lot of people who built these decks and did top, they are obviously skillful players. But another thing is they didn't have that cushion of Firewall Dragon to just extend their plays and just do a lot of crazy U-Link boards like they did previously. Now the Danger Turbo, that's pretty much the FTK, OTK. It's dangerous. We know that was gonna happen. They are kind of falling out of light. I mean, Joshua Smith is a good player. He probably top with anything, honestly speaking. But the fact that not only him did it with the deck was pretty shocking. I thought we were gonna have more. I just think Dangers are too reliant on just playing the pitch out of the hand random game. Now, while it could win and work for a lot of different things, it's not gonna necessarily get you there all the time. The Gem Knight FTK, it's freaking Gem Knights is gonna happen, and like Trick Stars, not surprised at all. And True Draco, once again, good stun deck, not surprised at all. Now the cream of the cream, Prank Kids. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know much about Prank Kids, but after reading through the cards prior to making this video, the deck is pretty good. It literally reminds me of Wind-Ups with their continuous spell that allows you to shuffle them back into the deck and draw. They have really great recursion. Their link monsters replace them. So they have one link guy that allows you to blow up back row. So not saying that the meta is back row orientated, but just having that option is really good as well. The thing about rogue decks and winning events, honestly speaking, they are unfreaking expected. And apparently the kid that won, he was just 2-0ing people throughout the entire event, going to the top 32. Like I said, I watched Mega Capital G's video. Go check it out after you check this video out. He talked about how he ran 2-0 the guy who won YCS, 200 YCS in Mexico. Andre, he 2-0 that guy. And Andre, I think he was using Sky Striker. And he also 2-0 the guy that came second at the YCS Milan event, came second at, I think, European Nationals or something like that. So the kid did his justice with the Prank Kid deck. Prank Kids Explained coming because I don't know what that deck does. I feel like that's a great video for you guys to watch. If you don't know what Prank Kids Explained, matter of fact, if this video gets 100 likes, I'll be trying to get the Prank Kids Explained video out tonight and or tomorrow if possible. So get this video to 100 likes, it'd be great. But with that being said, I'm not surprised at one. It's a rogue deck. I mean, it's unexpected. When people go to deck events with decks and they don't know the meta like that, they're deciding for things like Rango Bongo. And the meta itself, they're going to lose out to different decks. They're going to lose out to decks like Prank Kids, let's say for example Gadgets, Pure Max Heroes. That's why it's always important, guys, I tell you, side deck universally. Meaning, every card in your side deck should be great for multiple matchups. Not just having one card for this matchup, one card for that matchup. And side decking for your weak matchups are insane. But nevertheless, it could just be one of those things that Prank Kids was a good meta call because he had no problem beating Thunder Dragons as well in the final game. And apparently Prank Kids have a card that allows you to gain life points as well. So with that gain life point feature of the deck, that's not surprising that the deck can just go balls to the walls, gun ho, burn through life points and get it right back and just start crapping on people. The last thing I want to talk about this video, what does this all come down to for the meta itself? With Prank Kids winning YCS Milan, which is being the final YCS of the year, and us getting another Yu-Gi-Oh ban list come January, we probably won't realistically get one until like February, March, because you already know what Konami said, no sooner than January. Since decks like Sky Striker, since decks like Thunder Dragons, and also the decks that we thought were going to be good, like Gokis, didn't do much this format. I'm pretty sure Konami, once January comes, and we are having a few regionals as well, they're not going to do much to the ban list. And we probably, like I said, we probably won't get a ban list realistically to after January, maybe late February, due to the fact that they probably want to see how more regionals and see if Prank Kids going to take some more events, or is this just a fluke? Because it could just be a fluke, but you can never know. I definitely think Prank here is going to see a lot more play. So be on the lookout for people using that deck at your locals. Definitely see the cards going up in value. So if you guys haven't collected the stuff yet, you guys need to collect it because it's pretty cheaper. And I think I've seen cards for like $4 or $5. And I think I'm going to see decks like, we're going to see a lot of the FTK decks fall out of favor because they are very combo orientated. You really need a lot of cards to go for these FTK OTKs, which they can work on a local level, but on a regionals and a YCS level, I think the most consistent, if anything, people might run are going to be Dangerous. But moving forward after that, I think they're going to just be running more stable variants of decks like Dangerous. And instead of running an FTK version of Dark War, he's running a standard, good, consistent Dark War. Because that's why Thunder Dragons and Sky Strikers have good versions that top the majority of them because they're more consistent. Every once in a while, you might get a player who can luck sack his way to an event, whether if he's a good player or not, because he's playing OTK, FTK. Then he just gets crapped on because his luck runs out because his deck's not as consistent. So that's my predictions. This is my YCS Milan recap. Post your guys' thoughts and opinions about YCS Milan in the comment section down below. Subscribe if you haven't. I'm uploading videos pretty much every other day. Also, for you guys that are wondering for my Master Hero deck profile, I still haven't built it yet. I've been really busy this weekend. Deck profile is coming soon. So with all that being said, once again, this is Chris from InnovationYGO, and I'm signing out. Peace and stay innovative, guys. Deuces, and subscribe if you haven't.